Or if we use the words of Nietzsche, normally we don't realize that we are an animal, right? Just a herd animal. So an animal like a sheep that goes, or vaca, how do you say, cow, vaca, that goes with the earth. We don't, we think very highly of ourselves. So it takes time to realize that I am very limited and automatic and superficial and rigid, and that life can be much more. So this is one part. After I understand my cave, I understand the herd, the cow, right? Or to use, I can use anyone who's Jean-Jacques Rousseau, that I understand that I'm a product of society, forces of society, and that I'm just playing the game. After I understand that, then I can start thinking of how do I go beyond? How do I step out of the cave? Or maybe a better way of saying, how do I find sources inside me, seeds, fountains, that I can use to start to live a bigger life? Now, I am not very optimistic. I don't think that normally people can become total saints, something santos. I think that transformation is small. We can transform some moments, some parts, some aspects. It's very important. I don't think that people can completely change themselves. Maybe they can, maybe. I have not seen anybody. So the two steps. One step is to understand the cave, to understand I call it perimeter. Perimeter? Because perimeter is both my house, it's convenient, it's nice, but it's also my limits. Okay, so that's the boundary around. So first to understand that I have a perimeter, that I am in a perimeter. And the second stage is to learn how to step out, maybe for moments, maybe in some respects, but to be in touch with a bigger life. So those are the two parts. And practically speaking, in my counseling, now I do less counseling with individuals. I do more with groups. I live now in a very far area in the United States, so I don't see many people. But every year I go and give workshops, usually to groups, and I don't like. I'm not doing much with individuals. But when I did, and sometimes I do with individuals, then the first part, usually it's at least 3-4 meetings, but it continues afterwards to some extent too, to understand my perimeter, to understand my cave, the Platonic cave. Just to realize, and usually the experiences, in groups I can do it too. Sometimes the experience is people feel, let's put it this way, one in a group that we met for 3 years, several months every year, somebody told me that the experience that you realize your perimeter, or aspects of your perimeter, is like the rug, the carpet is pulled under your feet. Because what is the most natural for you? You think that this is me, this is my behavior, this is the natural thing for me. And you realize that this is an automatic behavior that is like a prison. So for people it's often a big shock. So it usually takes at least 3-4 meetings to start to see the general picture.